Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Pop Culture. So, this is the new month, right?
Pretty
So
much.
it's September and we're going to be talking about South African culture. We'll be talking about food, what else? Clothes,
Music,
style, music,
dance.
dancing,
You're not ready for that
So just like everything, that is synonymous to just Mzansi and like the way that we
one.
for sure. So today what we're going to be talking about is street fashion, kasi laugh, like just the way that we perceive, interact, engage with, participate with street culture. So yeah.
Like you said street culture, because I was going to ask, there's street culture, Cape Town, urban street culture, skinny long streets, like
I can't.
cool kids,
Obviously,
Joburg
that's what I've now come into and like put into my life.
Okay.
But like what I grew up with is more or less like taxi rank and like all that stuff. Because I mean, going to school, walking home, and like that's what I think. Like everything that's on the street, everyone that's walking around, either going to catch a bus or whatever, everyone that's walking around and busy, hustling and bustling. That's what I say street culture. Synonymous to us, like that's like I look strong. I use bills. Carvela.
Cool. I mean, look, Kavla is definitely one of those brands that's synonymous to South African culture, especially like Kasi culture. Because I mean, but in the same breath, you find that shoe everywhere and anywhere. But I think I never know whether I find it offensive or any kind of negative way. Just how people have stereotypically positioned the shoe to have a certain type of look.
Sure.
So where they will, when you bring up the word Carvela, often it's like it's a Kasi guy who's wearing don't touch shoes, is wearing a silk shirt, is wearing a chain.
I mean, obviously the dockies and the peoples have
basically those cotton look.
Yeah.
And it's kind of narrowed down to that.
When I grew up, that's not how it looked.
Oh, okay.
From Durban, and guys, you can comment below here and let me know if I'm lying. Like this is how you guys wore it. Carvela, jean, skipa saga Aca Joe, noma that's what you guys all the time. That's what you did, and it was either grey, no stripes, no see. But
have you ever owned one?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
The only reason why is only because Siabi's. Let's not lie.
It's so expensive.
It's really expensive.
But also Spitz in general is expensive.
Yeah, and so it was expensive, and my cousin who had it always made me feel like dust because I didn't have it. She was like, I'm not so wow. And I was also just like, and I also kept seeing it only being worn in that one style. And then I was like, obviously I'm not a fashionista, so I couldn't even reimagine it for myself. So I was just like, if this is the way that people wear it and this is like the only way, then I don't want to wear it. And because I wasn't like a label person or whatever, so I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm still not. I'll wear a plain t-shirt, whatever, if it happens. I don't, I'm not a label person. So I was like, no, it's fine. I'm not gonna fork out more than 1,000 rand for a shoe.
I think for me the crazy thing has also just been how I never actually, when I think about it, and obviously you guys have now seen pictures of us on Instagram or whatever, like I've never seen, in my mind, I pictured the shoe a certain way, but I never know, did I think the shoe was ugly because of how the outfit was put together, or is the shoe actually ugly, So it was, and so I just shut the whole concept out.
To be honest, we've seen shoes like
loafers,
yeah.
What essentially how white people how people refer to white people's version of the shoe as loafers. All of a sudden it's suspends, it's better looking shoe, it's a boat shoe.
So we wear even like, because the thing is they don't obviously have one brand of shoe, there's like many of them. So like the brogues or whatever, you'll see the C signs and then you're like, yo, see bless Tatsuno, but you can go to like another store, Mr. Price or whatever, and then buy the kind of same shoe. Is it because it's the brand, or is it because Siabiza, or is it because you don't want to be perceived like how Nabisa's saying, like you think, because obviously it's carrying the baggage of Skotane lifestyle, and so if you wear it, it's like, oh, you're one of them. And
that's the thing about the weird thing about that is that there's nothing wrong with that way of styling the shoe. That's just how that particular person identifies with what their fashion sense is. It may not necessarily be true to popular culture where you're gonna see your everyday guys wearing it. But I mean, elements of it are move over to other parts. Like Sporty, for example, moves over to. Why are you laughing so hard?
I'm sorry, because you know when they were eating like Ultramel outside the shoe.
No, I'm not talking about their lifestyle. I'm not talking about their lifestyle.
Like
I'm talking about their fashion sense. It's a personal choice that I think people make. And so, I mean, I can definitely look at an outfit and I'm like, well, that's ugly. And that's just my personal opinion. When I've seen Scott in their outfits, I just don't think it looks cool. But for them, they rocking it and they in their hood, in their city, amongst their friends.
Fine.
Like there was even a video that there was done by it was Daily Sun something, and then we're talking about like Scott and the girls. My God. And the baby girl, like, she was 100% sure of it. I hope that B can include this clip in the video, because babes, literally, she even had us cut in her prayer and everything. What? And she literally laid out all the clothes that probably have cost her like 15, 20, 50,000 rand, whatever. And she was proud of her look. Now, who am I to stand in her way to be like, babes, you dress trash? I'm lying at that particular juncture, because that's her truth. It's just not what I would wear. And the shoe itself, it definitely is one of those shoes that I've always just been like, my.
All I'm saying is, I just feel like it carries a lot of baggage. And the way, when you see it, it's just like, ish. I've heard, even whether you don't actually know or like understand when someone's like, oh, it's katana, whatever, you don't really know what they're talking about. You're just like, I don't want to maybe be in that light. Like, oh, I don't want to have you even think.
But then wouldn't you want to, like, you've got a different style, right? And surely you're able to, and I've seen people who have worn the shoe and they have literally made it their own in a way that actually necessarily doesn't make the shoe either look or certain, but it actually just works well with the outfit. So don't you think that it's possible for people to actually just style it a different way, and it could be
reimagination?
Yeah, just to reimagine what it could look like in terms of whether it's runway fashion or just normal everyday.
I don't think that you can't reimagine it. Like I said again, you're afraid of the eyes, or you might not be as confident as other people. Confident is gonna be like, I'm gonna shave my hair and I'm gonna look good like you did. Some of us are like, I cannot even amount to let people see the corners of my, the back of whatever, back of my head. So when you're just like, take this shoe that everyone thinks is, and then wear it in a, maybe you look kill. I'm like, yes, but Omunyamuntu might be afraid of having to either have the conversation, the eyes, because let's not lie, like people's eyes are not
going down, especially like the shiny one with the thingy.
And you might, and not to say that the shoe is not more, you look godly, and then it's like
that shoe. Carrying that thing. Well, I mean, I'm challenging you guys to have 2K in your pocket.
You see, did you even hear that? Did you even hear that?
I'm challenging y'all with the 2K. But 2K. Then challenger to go out there and buy a pair of Carvelas and style them, and let's see what happens. Because I'm like, the only reason why I'm saying that is because, like, I would actually like to see the shoe transcend a certain space. Let's see what you guys can do, and also just tell us below, have you ever owned one? Do you like it? How do you usually style it? If you actually own one, take pictures, maybe post on Instagram. I don't want to. Let's see how you guys are out here.
The people that, because let's not lie, if you had one, did you stop wearing it because obviously you heard, and then now it's like, because this is your shoe. Like what happens when you have, this is my shoe and now I can't wear it? Because it's not like you can't wear it. You can't wear it. So let us know.
Obviously you know what you need to be doing at this juncture. Watching, subscribing, commenting, sharing, and liking and subscribing. That's all you gotta need to do. Spread the word, tell the people, to tell all the people that pop culture is her and ain't going in work. Thank you so much for watching, guys.